Creating a system is important. My name is Tiara Click, CEO and founder of When the Mind Clicks. And what I mean by this is that creating a system is always important for you to execute a goal or a plan in the best way possible. But for me, using numbers helps me to identify how important a task is, how long it might take me to do something, or incentivize me to complete an action or goal. So I'll give you an example of 3 ways that I utilize numbers to help me stay on track and use my systems. Number 1, for productivity. If I have to check emails, if I have to check messages, if I have to check anything like that that comes in abundance and it feels overwhelming, my goal is to open it up and check at least 10. That's the goal. Check 10. Click on 10 different messages, open them up, and respond to what you can. You'll actually find that maybe only a couple out of those 10 need responses. The next system I use is the system of threes. The system of threes is when I don't feel motivated enough to get a task done, to get up and do something. So if I'm laying in bed and I'm feeling very exhausted and I do not feel like getting up and doing what needs to get done, if there are 3 things that I need to do, then it's non-negotiable. I need to get up. So for an example, if I'm laying in bed and I find that I have to go get my clothes out of the dryer, I need to get some water because I've been thirsty, and I wanted to grab my remote because I either wanted to turn the volume down, turn the TV on, something like that. Once you hit 3, it's non-negotiable. Get up. Because one of those alone, I realize sometimes isn't enough to incentivize me to pop up and do what needs to be done. If I just need to grab the remote, I might just sit there in silence and not watch TV, right? If I just need to get my clothes out of the dryer, I might not get up. I can get them later. If I need some water, knowing me, I might just fall back to sleep if I'm too thirsty, right? To ignore the fact that I'm actually thirsty. So I find that if I can identify 3 things that need to get done, that I have to get up, non-negotiable. And the last way I utilize numbers to continue to stay on track with a system or a goal is by using timers. I am the queen of timers. I time my naps. I time how long I watch a TV show. I time my meals. I time leisure activities, okay? Not when I'm out having fun with friends or doing social things like that, but seriously, if I've just made breakfast and I want to go in the living room and watch a show, I will say, hey, Google, set a 45-minute timer. That gives me enough time to watch 1 episode potentially, and then the timer goes off. Boom, it's time to get up and move on to the next thing. You don't want to get caught up or wrapped up into what you're doing. It's okay to give yourself that break, that free time, get involved in something that's like exciting for you. But those timers really help me not only to stay on track, but to moderate how long I'm taking on certain tasks and also moderate how long I'm taking on leisure activities. I will set a timer for a nap. There's actually a key to the way you should actually nap. I have to research a little more about it, but basically, you don't want to just nap for like a random amount of time. You want to nap either for 20 minutes, 40 minutes, a full hour, or a few hours, or something like that. I usually do 20-minute naps, 40-minute naps, or I'll do a couple hours. Like if I'm taking a nap at 1, wake back up around 2:30 or 3. Those are the longer naps. Those are the ones that are like restorative if I didn't get enough sleep the night before. But if you really just want a power nap to reboost your energy, do the 20-minute or the 40-minute version of a nap. There's some research behind that, look it up, but that's what works for me. And that's something that I learned a while ago and realized that oversleeping or undersleeping can actually impact how you show up. If you undersleep, you can end up being groggy, tired. If you oversleep, you could still end up being lethargic, right? And you want your sleep to be restorative. So with that being said, I'm big on systems. I'm big on using numbers, timers, counting, list form, numbers with goals. Okay, so that's just me. That's what works for me. I hope this helps someone. Use one of the tips or all of them if they work for you. I thank you guys for joining, and I look forward to connecting with you all when the mind clicks.